Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. I'm such an idiot, but of course you guys already know that. Let me explain to you what I mean. So I recently posted a video detailing the firmware update and Fly App update for the DJI RC2. I flew the DJI Mini 4K, and one of my chief complaints, and one of the things that I had hoped that they would correct, was the shaky attitude indicator. Well, you've heard the old expression, read the flipping manual, and that's the nice way of saying it. Yeah, occasionally you do need to read the manual. Now, the attitude indicator is what I always use when I fly. I very seldom have the map up. I like the attitude indicator. I know how to use it. I can point the drone back to me. I like being able to see how the drone is pitched forward or tilted or etc. So I use it and enjoy it. So now, with that in mind, you would think that I would understand that thing soup to nuts, because I use it all the time. Well, it turns out that I didn't know everything there was to know about the attitude indicator. And if you read your DJI manual, it will explain it to you. It's amazing. Now, how did I find out about the error of my ways? One of my viewers, and I've got some really smart viewers, this guy named SoCal Drone, and I'll put his comment up on the screen right now. He showed me what was going on, and lo and behold, and I tried it, and he's right. So instead of just talking about it, let's put the Mini 4 Pro up in the air, and I can show you how to correctly use the attitude indicator on the DJI Fly App. Let's quit messing around. Let's get this bird in the air. Okie dokie, we're ready to take off. A little bit of housekeeping here before we start. We always look at that safety menu. Bypass, normal, radar map is on, optimal, return to home. Return to home height, 35 meters. Everything is looking good. Not asking for any calibrations. I always look at the battery. I've never seen it bad yet, but I always look at it, and of course it's looking good. In case you're wondering about the firmware package and the app version, etc., there it all is. 1.13.10 on the Fly App. Aircraft is on 0600, and the RC is on 0300. Okay, for the purposes of this video, we're just going to shoot in 4K 30, and I want you to notice something. If you're looking at the attitude indicator there in the bottom right, you'll see it kind of shaking, kind of moving it around there. I'm going to show you how to cure that. Let's, without further ado, let's do an auto takeoff here.
Takeoff.
And the beautiful little drone, so steady in the air. Pick it up here just a little bit and spin it around and give you a look at the drone. There she is. Okay, so one of the things that I always do is do a little droney before I take off. And by the way, it's really hot today. It's in the mid-90s right now. That's why I'm in the shade. I know the lighting isn't the best, but I needed to stay, yeah, not so overheated. But in any case, reverse and up now, reverse and up. And there's the little drone. And you can see the attitude indicator. You can see it's in a reverse pitch, right? That line is down below. I'm going to let go of the sticks now. And you saw it go the other way as it levels it out. So boy, look at that compass shake around there. So there's a couple of modes here. One, you can put it with the controller as the center, or you can put it with the drone as the center. Now, it's set with the controller as the center. Now watch as I move the controller around. Look at how that really... So the accelerometer in the controller is what's causing that shake, right? Well, how are you going to cure that? Well, the easy cure is this. So look in the top right of the attitude indicator. See that little arrowhead? We are going to switch, and we're going to make the drone the center of the attitude indicator. So we touch that, Boom, look at that. It switches. It's pointing back to its home point. Oh, so simple. And look at how stable it is now. That drone is stable in the sky. It's just that simple. And I hate to tell you, but you know, I have been flying. Well, I'm not going to say I exactly consider myself an expert on the attitude indicator, but I will say this. I thought I knew it quite well. I'm full stick forward in normal mode. Let me let off now. And again, you'll see that attitude indicator. The drone tips its tail. So, you know, if I go to the drone's left, look at the attitude indicator. If I go to the right, look at the attitude indicator, and let go of the stick right now. And eventually it'll end up kind of in the center again. But you notice you're not getting that shaking anymore. And the attitude indicator is centered on the drone. So just for the fun of it, let's switch it back so I can show you again. There, I switched it to now the controller is in the center of the attitude indicator. And look at it shake around. And I'm moving the controller around to kind of exacerbate that. However, man, I so want to thank SoCal Drones for pointing that out to me. And again, you know, it's really easy to get smug and think you know everything, but there is so much nuance to these drones. Particularly the Fly App has a lot of features in it, and it really is hard to know them all, although I would say that this particular issue is something that I should have known about and didn't. Hence, yeah, I'm an idiot. But anyway, that's about it. Let's bring this guy in for a landing. I may on another occasion go through all of that bottom left corner and all the things that you can do with it. In fact, we'll just cycle through them real quick, but I'll go in depth on another video. But if I touch that bottom right, there I get, so if I move the drone to the right, it'll switch to that camera. That's the, God, I'm trying to remember what DJI calls that, but it shows you, that way you can see how close you're getting to something. It uses the obstacle avoidance cameras to kind of give you a different view. So you saw that, and you can lock. There's a lot of things you can do with that. I'm not going to get into them all right now, but if I touch that corner again, there I am on the map. I can touch the map. I can make it full screen, go back and put that down there. I'm going to touch it again and go back to the attitude indicator because that's what I like. Oh, I guess one more thing. You can touch in the corner and you can minimize the whole thing if you just don't want it on there. But I like it, so I'm going to bring it up. And now I know to keep the drone on center. So let's do return to home right now. And just for the fun of it, we'll see if we can get a precision landing.
Return to home.
So, I mean, like I said, you know, I always get angry when I see people in Facebook groups and forums, etc., when somebody will ask a question and they'll just respond with, read the flippin' manual. Well, yeah, we should all read the manual, but there's also a lot of knowledge out there. And again, I'm thankful to to SoCal Drones for sharing his knowledge with me, and I appreciate it. So let's see if we can get down on the pad here. I'm going to get moved to the other side. Yeah, we're pretty close, aren't we? We're going to be right on the edge of the pad, it looks like. Yeah, it's coming down. It picked up the camera, so it's in landing mode. Okay, let me shut everything down and we'll do a quick conclusion. Hey, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know that's an issue that's vexed a lot of people. I guess every one of us should have gone in and looked at the manual, right? But thank you again to SoCal Drones for giving me that explanation and trying it out, and it worked great. So now you know. That's about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. But most of all, I appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. And of course, I'll see you on the next one. And yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. Yeah, I'm an idiot.